Affiliated marketing.
Affiliated marketing. It's something that anybody starting a new worshiping community needs to think about. So, for example, you are a minister in the Presbyterian Church in the United States of America. The Presbyterian Church is struggling nationally right now, okay? You have to make a decision early on. Are you going to affiliate yourself with them in a very public way? Hey, come on, I'm starting a new Presbyterian worshiping community. Come join us. Or are you going to say, you know what, I'm not sure that's going to be beneficial or that's important in terms of my call. This is going to be the XYZ new worshiping community, and the Presbyterian Church part of it that's sponsoring it is going to be more behind the scenes, okay? You develop your brand and your position based in large part on your affiliations, okay? So the brand of Edwin Estevez, okay, everybody has their own kind of brand. It's very popular to talk about developing your personal brand. Well, your brand is about things ranging from having a Guatemalan family to the fact you went to Princeton Seminary, okay? That all helps shape your position in the community and how people think about you. Mm-hmm. So,
and that's by affiliated marketing. I'm affiliated to something else.
You're affiliated with something else. Now, you have to be careful about who and what you become affiliated with early on. So, for example, when we started the Community Worship Hour, we weren't affiliated with anybody, but we made conscious steps to affiliate ourselves with organizations that were prominent in the community and that had a sense of history. So we let the word out that, yeah, we meet at Lake Forest College, okay? Place that's been around 150 years. We meet in the historic chapel, okay? I was active in Rotary Club, All these sort of known groups in the community that had a sense of health as well as stability, we wanted to position ourselves alongside them because some of that rubs off on us, and we benefit from that. So that's affiliated marketing. It can, so think about what are the groups that are going to help you tell your story, develop your brand or your position in the marketplace. What are those groups that you can affiliate with when you go to Wilmington?
And is cross-promotion sort of the intentional affiliated marketing? Is that what cross-promotion is? Somewhat or no?
It can be, absolutely.
Okay.
It's a variation on affiliated marketing, and it's when it benefits you and your people and another organization.
Okay.
You need to be careful about that. It can just be a fine line to cross when you're involved in cross promotion, but that is a variation on that same theme.
All right. Next is word of mouth.
I would love to be in someone's computer or head, hearing what they're saying right now, wondering about you and me, for that matter. Word of mouth. Word of mouth is, I think, the goal of most marketing, and that's when people tell your story to their friends and neighbors and other people. And you don't pay them to do that. They do it because they care. Happily, for the community church, we've come to a place where word of mouth is really the primary marketing that we do. We don't spend a lot of time or money on ads or anything like that. We mostly focus on word of mouth, and that has happily worked for us. It's like people know that if you take out an ad and you say, "Oh yeah, I've got this awesome new church," blah blah blah. Well, they know it's an ad, you know.
Yeah.
But when you have a friend who comes up to you and says, you know what, I love the community church. They worship on the beach in the summer. You got to come. It's so awesome. Great music, et cetera, et cetera. That really means something
That's
when
a
somebody
different
tells
pull,
you that.
yeah.
So word of mouth is really, for most churches, I would dare say, exactly the kind of marketing. And once again, as we talked about before, there's nothing negative about that. In fact, it's the most sort of authentic way that you can communicate.
Well, that's what I mean. That as long as there's an authentic connection there, you like, in other words, you've said this before. The best marketing is doing something well that people enjoy and value, and so they'll spread the word.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that to me is sort of, I mean, that's a true connection. That's an authentic exchange there.
The very best marketing is having a great service. You know, providing a great service, that's the best marketing. And then the marketing often takes care of itself with word of mouth. Okay?
And last, speaking of word of mouth, is social media. Do you like the effect?
Social media. Anybody who's starting a church in the year 2015 or a worshiping community has to be thoughtful about social media.
I'm sorry,
as
I'm going to
everyone
check my
goes
Facebook.
Nice. So social media right now, and we're going to, what the problem with mentioning hot social media right now is that we're going to date this video
Yeah.
so quickly. So right now,
Facebook may not be around by this point.
tell me the social media that's hot as you think about it.
There's Twitter, there's Instagram, there's Facebook, there's, I mean, I don't know, I guess even like online dating sites are kind of a social media, right? Like
I don't
phone
know.
apps.
You would have to
I
tell
mean,
Well, there's
I'm not saying.
yeah, there's
anything.
Instagram.
Yeah.
There's all these different social medias, and it's going to change. So there's not any point in focusing on one or the other.
Right.
For example, for the McCormick Prize in the year 2015, we're going to be using Twitter and LinkedIn and Facebook.
Yeah.
All right. A year from now, those might change completely. What it allows you to do is connect with large populations in a very positive way. And for example, when someone retweets, that's a variation on word of mouth.
Yeah.
But you can reach targeted populations and large populations in an incredibly cost-effective way through using
And
social
timely.
media.
Yeah.
And it allows you to measure. Okay?
Sure.
So, have you come to the place where you realized that marketing is your friend?
Oh, Jesus is my friend, Tom. Marketing is just the tool by which I share about my friend Jesus.
Okay. I think we need to leave it at that and get Edwin a plane ticket. Thank you.
Tommy D's Top 10. Woo.